Fuck you, Bush. Fuck you, Bush. Fuck you. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you for making me play this game. Fuck you. Fuck you. I'm going to play 2K at halftime. Hold on. What color you wearing? Yellow. What about my blue? I ain't want my blue yet.
They say games are played on the field and not on paper, and that's a good thing. Because if this one were played on paper, it might get ugly. But you never know what's going to happen.
It might get ugly. Oh, Lord.
Welcome to College Park, Maryland. SECU Stadium, better known as the Snake Pit and home of the Terps. As we'll see, a squad from the American, the Memphis Tigers, taking on a participant from the playoff last year, the Maryland Terrapins. EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis.
These niggas in the
David
playoffs,
Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling.
Oh, you just got the job.
And the Terrapins will kick it off to get us underway.
So right now, I don't give a fuck what school it is. They offer me a job, I'm gone. This is the first school I ever had that only gets 2 and 3 stars. Like, I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. Like, oh shit. They got Stadium Pulse at Maryland name. It's he hurt already? I'm about to quit, bro. This is my only man. My backup dude is trash.
The Tigers can really attack on this second and short. Looking to fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got.
What do you got? Hip bursts? The fuck is a hip bursts?
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
I told him to sit his ass down. 3rd and 2. Who's blocking fucking 40? DeJuan?
The Tigers really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Looking to throw for it. Quickly complete. At midfield, he's got room. Defense caught out.
That juke move was terrible.
And they get him down finally at the 38.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better.
What?
For this defense.
Ooh, there's an example, Jesse, of a receiver making his quarterback look bad. Most of the time, they make it look good and cover up for him. All those balls y'all don't throw on line, but oof, that would hit him in a pretty good spot. He needs to come down with that one.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. They'll leave it with him. Got enough for the 1st down. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15.
How nice is it in an offense when you can generate explosive plays by running the football? You got to force feed this guy, man. He is an absolute game changer.
This Memphis offense going to work again on 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. tosses it incomplete.
And how about that? That's already the third target this guy has had on the opening drive of the game. He is a big factor for their success throwing the football. He's got to win the matchups. Even though that one goes incomplete, they got to keep throwing him the ball.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back to pass. Rushes on him. Finds his big tight end. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6.
These third downs are so critical in deciding the outcomes of football games, especially when you start to get closer to the end zone. You drill it, you practice it. This offense needs to be dialed in.
Damn,
needs to be in rhythm, and needs to execute on this third down.
Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Memphis.
He had a beard to race.
Well, I know it's early this season, but it's obvious already. This guy is a major weapon in this offense. Had 2 touchdowns in his first game. He's now on the board right now. What a difference maker and a playmaker he's going to be this season for this offense.
Straight to work.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown, and he got into the house from the 6 to finish it. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's McLaurin. He stopped there, but a good return coming out of his own end zone gets it to the 28. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Bunch formation for these receivers.
Point at me.
Looking to throw it.
Get out of there. Yeah.
And it's incomplete,
What?
but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone.
Order 3.
Let's see what the call is. That offensive line grabbing and holding on, and they'll back up and try it again. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. On the ground, it's Howard. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
Second down, he'll throw it. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
Just didn't seem like the quarterback and his intended target were on the same page there.
Some of these throws be diabolical. I don't know what the fuck is. That's a check down off the backfield. Like, bro, like, how hard is that?
Keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Got his man on the right. Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49.
Well, after watching the other offense go down the field and score a touchdown, you know this guy's trying to lead his offense to do the exact same thing. That was a big 3rd down. I know there's a lot of football left to play, but you're trying to establish confidence as early as possible. That last throw is really going to help out your team.
first down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down, gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
Nobody? Like nobody?
This guy is an elite tight end. This guy is a dude. He keeps making plays like this. We're going to start comparing him to Brock Bowers and Kyle Pitts. The run after the catch, the big body, the athletic ability. He has it all.
Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And the extra point is good. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a pass from 40 yards out. They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field?
No.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one.
Move.
Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32.
Don't get sliming in the fucking way.
Always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
And the Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Handoff to the lone back. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
You got to have short area quickness. That running back there doing what it takes to make sure he got that first down.
They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Looking to throw on first down. Got a man. It's Powers. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
Oh.
I like the slot receiver because he gives his quarterback a good option working the middle of the field. He's a nice weapon in this offense.
The give to the back.
Rich, go down. Please fumble.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
That play had zero shot. They got to do a better job up front, creating some running lanes. The running back, before he could go anywhere, getting tackled, nowhere to go.
Trying to move the sticks on third down. Off the play fake. Looking to scramble. Got out of trouble and throws. Zings it complete to the right. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker.
And it's so hard to be on the run and make an accurate throw. It's just very tough. Very few people can do it. I mean, again, we see the freaks and we see the highlights all the time, but that's a tough thing to do. He made it look pretty easy.
Bro, y'all fucking line suck.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. Looking left. I don't think that's the way they drew it up.
Fucking 81. You are not being invited back.
When these QBs miss and the ball's not right to them, but man, it makes such a difference with yards after the catch. And in this case, even catching the football, it was just a little bit off, and it just made it a little bit difficult for his wide receiver to try to make the catch.
Under fire. Blasted as he lets it go. It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on third down. Memphis will send the punt team onto the field. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. special teams coming through as they pin them back. They'll mark it dead at the 10. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Back to throw, it's Humphreys. Unloads to the wideout. That pass falls incomplete, and it wraps up an entertaining first. Both offenses doing damage. We played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. That first quarter set the standard, and we hope we get a lot more of that here in the second. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down.
Oh, I like how they do that all the time. They look to the sideline for the play.
They'll move the wide receiver. They'll run.
Ooh, max reset. Don't you do it.
On the move, he fires.
Fuck you, Bush.
He's open on the right. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33.
And this quarterback wasn't thinking about taking on and running with that one. He was outside the pocket, but he kept his eyes down the field. He kept reading the coverage. He was surveying to find an open target. Accurate throw, and they get the first down.
Oh, my God.
Here's a quick throw out to the left.
R.I.P. Kowski.
Pass attack. Touchdown, Maryland! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
This offense is so explosive, they can change the scoreboard in a flash. You just saw that on that drive.
Attempt the try. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, guys. Wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in Conference USA. FIU is in front. They've controlled the line of scrimmage today, but they still have some work to do to put this in the win column. They're up by 4 over Louisiana Tech. Conference USA tends to make its presence felt, and we'll circle back with any big changes, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Starts a drive, trying to go up top. Safe completion.
It's for y'all right there.
Did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning.
I don't even. Yeah, you could try to scout all you want, like, but unless you're like one of them deep fucking Madden heads.
The Tigers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. To the air on second down. The sure hands, it's Powers. Breaks into the open. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going.
Defense just has to do a better job in coverage, guys. They did a
It's
great
like,
job.
I don't know, man. Like, probably my brother probably could do it because he like I say, he make them super adjustments on the fly. Like, I can't do that shit. My fingers don't move fast enough.
They try to pop a run on the draw. Fights off a defender. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Going to try to pop one on the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it.
Yeah, those screen passes, I want those defensive linemen to run right up the field, and I want to throw it right over their head where I got some space and I can get my running back going. That is the opposite.
I can't run the fucking play because I ran it already.
Space, he couldn't even get going.
They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Fires to the wideout.
Okay.
On target to the left. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd.
Way to be a ball player, 10.
Great job by the offense. Listen, if the defense is going to sit back in zone, you know what
Got
you
a
got to do.
bitch like 81.
Across the formation, Those guys that are looking at the quarterback, they're not trying to pick up receivers all the time. Make those precise throws, right in those holes, get those first downs, get those big chunks.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. He's going to take off. He goes out of bounds after a solid gain on the play.
Man, this defense has their hands full today because not only do they have to worry about the running backs and not only do they have to worry about the passing game, they've got to worry about this quarterback running the football because of plays like that. Not a huge explosive play, but he showed you the athleticism. He showed you he has the ability to hurt you with his legs.
And it's incomplete on third down.
If they're able to make that pick, they're wiping points off the board. But because he dropped it, now it's fourth down, and of course, they're still in field goal range with an opportunity to score 3.
Running right in front of him, goddamn Ant.
So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. They'll run for it. Will not get there. A fourth down stop.
Nice job by the defense on fourth down, bowing up, getting physical, stopping the run,
No heart.
shutting down that fourth down play.
No
really
heart.
Good job by this defense.
Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. They've come out smoking with touchdowns on each of their first 2 drives, and they're back to work now. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Well, you live by the blitz, you die by the blitz. That time, the defense called it at the perfect time. The linebacker able to make the stop on a short gain.
And from the offense's perspective, that's probably making a little something out of nothing. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to throw. It's Humphries. Quickly out to the tight end. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
Good fucking move.
Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line.
Hey, baby mama.
After trying the running game, let's see if they do it again on 2nd down.
Hey, Bush, baby mama.
Wants to go up top. They're working that left side.
Is that corner 3?
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field.
Bring it
Let's see where
back.
it's gonna go. Holding on the offense, accepted, so they'll back up and go at it again. Offense in a bunch formation. Quarterback may change this route.
Oh, shit.
The throw.
Oh.
Picked off. What a
Go,
play.
Revis. Go, Revis. Go, Revis. Go, Revis. Yeah.
He's at the touchdown.
Hey, there he was wide open on the other side. Boy, I vacated my space.
And this is exactly what
That's the real Revis' son right there.
Forcing the big turnover, making the pick, and then putting points on the board yourself. Great play by the defense.
Extra point here will tie the game. And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd.
Yes.
Fielded in the end zone. It's McLaurin. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Back to throw, it's Humphries. He turns that loose down the right side. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Quarterback making adjustments. Second down, they'll go to the air.
Right there. Oh.
And the misconnection on the first attempt. See if he gets a little looser.
And we talk to teams week after week, and quarterbacks and coaches, and what do they always say, man? Quarterback's best friend is a tight end. Well, that play right there, he wasn't his best friend. You don't see a lot of drops from him, but, man, he had an opportunity to catch that one.
On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. He's going for the big play. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down.
You know, it's funny. That's probably the most discombobulated the offense has looked so far in this game, right? After watching that incompletion there on third down, they were just up and down the field earlier. Tremendous rhythm, tremendous balance. Everything their play caller was dialing up was working, lighting up the scoreboard. And then all of a sudden on this last drive, just not able to piece it together. They've got to be able to turn the page and get back to how they looked earlier in the game.
Damn, breath.
The coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Out of the gun, the inside give. Able to pick his way forward for a
decent
good.
He got them hip bursts.
And after a successful run like that on first down, if you're the offensive,
I don't know why I said that, but fucking jinxed him. Take him out of the game.
Being aggressive and potentially taking a shot, because even if it's incomplete now on second, you only have a short amount of yards to go here on third.
Sit your ass down. Bring the freshman in.
The Tigers with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Hand off from the gun. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Oh, no!
Got rid of it. And the third down pass is incomplete.
Third and short in college football today, you see
Bruce
so
Lee,
much
took bitch ass back in the game.
The offense stays aggressive, and I think they stay aggressive because they know they're in field goal range. They got that 3 in their back pocket.
On fourth down, they could boot the field goal, but looks as if they'll go for it. On fourth down, looking for the completion. The throw to the outside is complete. He'll step out of bounds right at the 27.
Well, to heck with being conservative, right? I mean, that essentially would have just been a chip-shot field goal with where they were on that fourth down. But they decided to go for it, throw it. They're looking for 6. They're going for a touchdown. They are...
Unleashes one deep.
Oh!
And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
Well, they're trying to get the big fella the football in the passing game, but they haven't been able to do that yet. He is a really nice target with his size,
White boy ain't got no vertical.
Athleticism, but him and the QB, they just don't seem to be on the same page right now.
Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Wants to throw, they'll have to be efficient.
What the fuck are you beating 66?
That one is he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
I I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of
he's sitting here looking around like
this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this defense throwing the ball.
Bro, he's literally just standing there.
Ball spotted at the 27. They're facing a 3rd and long to try to keep their hopes of a touchdown alive. The give on the inside. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. The defense calls the timeout. Their second of the day as they try to get their act together. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. Doesn't have a straight-on shot here. He'll kick it from the left hash and 39 yards out.
You're in good hands with Austin.
And with that field goal, they now have
That's like the best advertisement ever.
You want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive.
Hey, let's get put our logo on the net.
Gives me some
Fucking field goal post.
that I can trust this guy.
fielded in the end zone. It's McLaurin.
Damn.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Right on the money.
Get out.
Across the 40 out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move.
That's exactly what you're trying to get accomplished. You got to make sure on all these runs, clock running down, get out of bounds, right? Get some positive yards and then stop that clock.
They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half.
Y'all come up here for? Y'all get blown by. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Dodge down, Terrapins.
And that is an absolute backbreaker.
That's why I don't play this game.
Final play of the first half, you allow a long touchdown. And the problem is it was a catch.
This is why I don't play this game.
One thing to just let the guy catch it. I get it when you're playing prevent, but you've got to
I'm in fucking cover 4,
couldn't tackle him. He runs it into the end
playing
zone.
over top, and there's nobody over there.
That was a disaster.
And with the extra point, they take a 21-17 lead. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Right, there's no one on that side of the field.
Memphis about to boot it away to start the second half.
There was no one with them.
He'll bring it out. It's McLaurin. He stopped at the 23, a couple yards short of where he would have been with a touchback.
Deleting this game.
Maryland has the ball back in the Terrapin offense ready to go. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football with accuracy.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him. So I expect more of the same here in the second half.
Quarterback making checks. Going to sling it on second down. Spits it out to the back. The short hands. It's Howard. Oh, out of space. Powers through. He's at the 10. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Maryland.
Man, oh man, when you got a weapon like that, you got to find him, and you got to give him the ball in space. You have some plays on your play sheet, and some of them just say, that guy, get him the ball, let him do the rest. Dangerous weapon out of the backfield, catching the football, making the big play.
Sure thing.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, we have a 28-17 ball game. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. Kentucky needs to pick up the pace, but this puppy is far from over. And with this crowd there in Lexington behind them, I'm kind of banking on a comeback. They're trailing by 10 to Kent State. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
Thanks for the update.
Oh, Bomba, man.
When it goes final. Memphis has the ball back and the offense ready to go to work. They come out now down by 2 possessions, 28-17, and hoping to use this drive to draw closer. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 27-yard line.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
That offensive line grabbing and holding on, and they'll back up and try it again. Offense gets set for second down. Looking to fire. Quickly to the tight end. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Got to give this defense credit, man. They've been so good in the back end and coverage. They basically gave nothing away in the first half. And here they are in the second half defending a deep ball.
Good nice shot, man. He's trying to take off.
Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again.
Oh, fuck.
They made the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room.
And, you know, when we talk about great third down defenses, it really starts with them getting stops on first and second down. You've got to get those stops early in the drives to set up third and long, so that's a missed opportunity on that second down by this defense.
Oh, whoa, 73.
Just a bit early, and the offense is going to pick up a penalty. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. Might be changing the route. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking to throw, it's Humphries. Here's the pressure. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
The Terrapins send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll call for the fair catch and make it at the 14, and they'll be backed up to start this drive.
Let's see.
Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. They didn't much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive.